So we're looking at the new Blackmagic Cinema Camera, the Pocket Cinema Camera we've developed. It's a great new camera. It's a 16mm base sensor with an active micro four thirds. The great part being it's a $1,000 cinema camera. It's a 13-stop camera, which means that it's so accessible for so many people out there. First, of course, the price point being something that's really attainable by a lot of folks out there, but also because it's still a cinema camera, it gives all that same quality and the production capability that you're used to seeing with, obviously, our larger cinema cameras that are out there. And this is really great because, you know, for a lot of places, it's great to have our bigger cinema camera because you can set it up and you get it going, but in the smaller sized form factor, it's something that can just be picked up and gone out and get the footage you want. And that's important because a lot of times people aren't able to get the things they want, the shots they want, because of the form factor alone. You can have an amazing camera, but if it's too large or it takes too long to set up, you've completely missed the shot. There's times where we sit there with our cinema camera like, I want to run outside and grab this amazing moment's over. So the form factor alone is going to allow this camera to get into places that aren't able to be gotten to with other cameras. And of course the price point as well as the feature set is going to make that accessible to a tremendous amount of people that weren't able to get into larger cinema cameras as well. In looking at overall video and how it's being used out there today, what we see in the video market is it's becoming a more obviously democratized. There's so many more people, and we certainly hope we're doing our part in this as well, are able to afford wonderful production equipment, cameras, live production capabilities, desktop editing and color grading that this is something that now everyone is not necessarily limited to just by budget, but they're limited simply by their creativity. So people are able to get great production equipment, do a tremendous amount of creativity, and then of course being able to deliver it in all kinds of new ways. It used to be that you could really only get video out there because you were being broadcast or you were delivering some type of format to somebody, but now we have the internet, we have that being going to phones, to tablets, to your computers, so the ability for someone to go out there and get professional equipment, be able to do truly creative work, and then be able to distribute that to a mass amount of people. I mean, this is a tremendous thing that's happening in our industry. So in looking at our Pocket Cinema Camera, we are looking to ship these units in July. We feel pretty good about July. The camera is actually working really well here at the show. There are some things we want to see improved on there. Big question is going to be about the quantity that we can deliver, and that's why we've put July on there. And it's really hard for us to tell before we get to a show like NAB. Is that going to be that we have to make thousands of them, or tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands? So probably over the next few weeks, we'll be seeing how many we'll be able to produce. July, we feel pretty good about a ship date, and we'll have to see about how much production capability we'll get, but July is looking pretty good.